Hi, church. A week or two ago, Pastor Brady rolled out our 4x4 initiative, in which families from the church were placed into groups of 4, and we're inviting you to pray for each person in that group every day at 4:04 p.m. For me, that's meant setting reminders and an alarm to do that. Then, in addition to praying, to call every week to connect with each family just to say, how are you doing? Do you need anything? How can I pray for you? And what's brought you joy this week? To look for those bright spots amid this COVID craziness and reality. And then we've invited you to reach out to 4 other families each week. Those may be people from your neighborhood, from your workplace, or other non-family members in your community or sphere of influence. And then finally, to give, to commit to one tangible and generous, loving act each week. And today I want to talk to you specifically about that reach piece. We want to give you a tool to help equip you to do that. And so we've created some cards that you can give to your neighbors. So this is what the card looks like. It simply says, hello neighbor. As we face COVID-19, if there's something we can do to help, please let us know. Now, we've made these so you can print them at home. We can also mail you a few, or you can pick them up at the church if we make arrangements for you to do that. But I've done that. I'll talk about these in a second. So these are here. If you want to just print them on cardstock, if you have that, awesome. If you just have paper, that's okay. You can print them. If you have paper, I recommend you print them like cut up from the bottom and include the white space on there, so that then you can just fold it in half, creates a little bit more of a note. And then there's a place for you to put your name. That could be your first name, your first and last name, your first name and last initial, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And then there's contact info. Again, whatever you feel comfortable with. You could put a phone number on there and say call or text. You could do an email, and maybe you even say in the yellow house on the corner, or the blue house 2 doors down, or do something to kind of identify yourself. But we want to give our neighbors a way to reach us that doesn't create contact, physical contact, 6 feet. And so then if you've done it like this, then there's a little space to write a note. And that might be to offer whatever you can offer, whether that's to pick up groceries for them, if you have a spare roll of TP or 2, or maybe it's to pray for them in specific ways. Whatever that is, you can just drop them an easy note, and then you can stick it on their door, in their mailbox, in some way where they'll see that, and so you can connect with them. So, for instance, we live on a street that has several widows on it, and while some of them have family members nearby who can take care of them, there's a woman a few houses down that doesn't have anyone else to take care of her right now. The friends that she has are primarily in assisted living homes, and so she didn't have anyone. Thankfully, my mom did the work of tracking her down. And once she found her, she was able to find her phone number and give her a call and just say, hey, is there anything you need? And as it turned out, she was out of some really basic necessities. Now, beautifully, we teamed up with our neighbor who is doing more running around. She's a healthcare professional, and so she's out and about, and so she's gotten some things for that neighbor that my mom has then delivered. My mom has gone into town and gotten some things for that neighbor, and just figuring out how to take care of one another, to let each other know that you're seen, we care about you. It's just a really easy way to reach out to your neighbor and offer help in tangible ways. So again, you put your name, your contact info, and you can just say, I'd be happy to pick something up for you. I can help with yard work. If I can take your trash out to the edge for pickup, whatever that looks like, we encourage you to reach out to your neighbors and want to make that easier for you to do. Another thing that we've created is a thank you card. It says, as you continue to serve our community in this season, we just want to say thank you. And then the church logo's on there as well. Brady and I were talking about all these people who are continuing to serve our community, even in this hard time, whether they are grocery store attendants, they're checkout people at Walmart, or fast food delivery drivers working in fast food, whatever. There are a variety of people who are still working and serving our community in really stressful times. And so we wanted to give you this as a way for you to acknowledge them and to say thank you. We encourage you, again, write a little note on the back, be specific, or just to say, hey, I really appreciate you, or I see that thing you did and it's awesome. You matter. And so right on there, what you may choose to do is stick a candy bar with it, maybe a small gift card or a tip where appropriate, maybe even an extra large tip to help people out. We certainly have so many medical professionals and people who are working in food and so many areas to take care of us and to take care of their families. And so we encourage you to reach out and to bless your community. If each one of us just did one of each of these or did one of these, what a tremendous impact it could make. Again, we're going to send you these. They'll be available. There's 3 of each on there, and they don't look bad in black and white. So if you need to print on black and white, that's fine. But show some love to your community. Be Jesus, be salt and light, and tell us your stories. We want to hear how you're connecting and how you are loving on our community in this time. Thanks for what you're doing. We're praying for you, and we are still looking forward to when we can be back together soon.